All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption video. Continuing where we left off after helping Nigel West Dickens. Well, we helped a lot of people, to be honest. We helped Bonnie after she helped save our life. Let's see, we helped Marshall, helped him out with a handful of things, helped him clean out Pike's Basin, saved Nigel West Dickens' life. Continuing off, here we go. Let's dive right back into it. Yeah. Thought about fast traveling. I also thought about taking the taxi or the stagecoach, but I'll just oh hey, let's get right into it.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you. Let's go! Load up now. Let's go! Whoa there! Yeah! Come on! Whoa, whoa! Let's go!
Let's see. Though that was only a partial encounter, that did not look good. Did not look good.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Farmers such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Go!
Come on, boys. Thank you for telling me all that back there.
Damn near
Must've been
trampled the
hard
dog.
for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards
And a
so close
person.
to my
Should you
chest.
really be on a
I didn't
horse?
know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Miss McFarland? He's got it. Come on. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
Stay behind, Mr. Marston. That's it.
Get a move on.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Forward.
Come on.
Drive it this way.
Sometime this week.
Hey,
Come on.
move on. Move on. Come. Easy.
Now we're moving. No, rabbit.
Nail it down.
Whoa.
He's just showing off now.
Run. Our herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Whoa.
Let's move. Move!
Come on!
I'll handle the stragglers.
Come on.
You stay with the main herd. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Do I really gotta look at them when they're right in front of me, though?
Nearly down, Mr. Marston.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Just get it.
Well, that was fast. I saw a plant.
That's one.
Moo right back at you. Oh, I started a survivalist challenge.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm right here. I may as well interact with it, right?
Come on, easy up now.
Wild
Hello,
horses,
Mr.
tamed
Marston.
passions.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace than all that symbolizes, I mean?
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. That sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
Ah. That's when I get it.
Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. Whoa!
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Let's get after them!
Rope one! We'll bring him down together.
Come on. Got you.
Hold tight. I'm coming to help you. That's it.
You're doing
now hold on
fine.
to it. Come on, let's go.
Try to...
Hold me down.
See it, boy. Take it
I
slow
got
now.
you now.
That's it! Don't give up!
Show me what you got, boy. Come on in, cowboy.
It's all right.
You'll have this in no time!
Come on, baby. Calm down.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, then! Let's see if you can get another one!
That was fast for him. One and done, eh?
I'm coming! Don't lose him! You got this!
Come on, come on, come on.
Easy now!
Nearly there. Easy there. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Hold yourself now.
Whoa!
There.
Look at that! Pure natural! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here.
Rope just phased through me like it was
Me
nothing.
and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Yeah!
I don't really know that it's my fault if the government makes me do it, but, you know.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
Don't mind me getting caught on things.
My wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
How'd you meet her?
She was an orphan, too. Fell in the same bunch of reprobates I did. She did what she had to do to survive, same as I did. can't wallow with the pigs without getting a little dirty. She's a good woman, a strong woman. That gang was the closest thing to family she ever had.
Well, now she has her own family.
Not right now, she doesn't.
Paul will be real happy if we can wrangle some horses. We've got bills stacked up like bales of hay.
Well, might as well strike while the iron's hot. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
There's too many folks too careless with their irons around here. That's the problem. We do all the work, and the rustlers get fat off of it. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
Right you are, miss. Whoa. Yeah. Come on. Go. Whoa.
Straggler's trying to stay back. You better get back with your friends.
Whoa there. Come on. Come on. Come on, easy up now. Easy.
Come on. So close.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey,
Oh boy.
get in the way. Chase him down and bring him back.
Yeah.
Get after him.
Let's go. I got you. Relax now. Nearly there. Calm it down. Almost got you. Relax. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you.
And you thought you would get away from me.
Whoa there.
Can you, thank you.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Yeah. He's a fine animal, but he's not my animal. You can stay wild, buddy. I am good. Stay wild. Where'd that plant go?
This looks like the one.
Gimme, gimme. Alright. Let's see what Nigel West Dickens is up to. Or I could do the next Marshall mission. I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do that instead.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Honestly, what job have we done with Marshall that hasn't been bloody so far? In all honesty.
All right, let's go. Stay together. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest, but people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunko artist I've never met.
Hey, Marshal, see those vultures?
We should check it out. Marston, Eli, go see what it is.
Come on.
Oh, Lord.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal.
Somebody had a field day over here.
Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun.
Who's to say it was theirs and they didn't get the chance to use it?
Go!
Keep following this road.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people, especially now the word.
Oh, look, there's more vultures up there.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
More vultures. This don't look so good.
Well, let's take a look, boys.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on! Their trail leads to Ridgewood Farm. Come on, let's hurry.
Sons of bitches!
If you want to run a gang of outlaws, arson.
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean?
Can't see a soul anywhere. This ain't right. Split up and search the area. John, you check the buildings in the barn.
Easy.
Just because it's the farthest out.
No one here. Let's go. Nobody's in the shed. Come on. Slow down.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
Lord.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Don't make me kill you! Come on now! Stop that!
Oh my god.
There's one of them.
Oof.
Where I came from!
Fire.
If I could stop getting stuck on every corner, in every wall and doorway. You guys are the most useless deputies in the game.
You and me gonna have ourselves.
Make a break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you. Don't you move the muscle now. There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
Thank you. They said they were gonna kill us all.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
You mean you guys check up on the farmers while I go ahead and loot real quick. Because, you know, yellow missions don't be paying enough. Just go ahead and pay myself, if you will. He said, for Christ's sakes. You'll have to excuse me, Marshall. I have a little mission of my own. I just didn't tell you. Alright.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Let's go! Get on your horse, boy! Follow me. We can still catch him.
Let's go! Whoa there.
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if we took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring...
Eyes up! You see that? You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now!
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys!
Ooh, Dutch is ugly. Or not Dutch, Bill is ugly.
Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Snaggletooth looking.
Get ready, boys. Here they come.
Stop shooting at me!
Let's make these bastards pay for what they did to those farmers.
You don't want to do this, my friend!
God damn it, there's 4 of them. That's it.
Yeah, it won't be okay. What a time for that telephone pole to get wet.
You think I was joking?
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind. Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
He's also an ugly looking motherfucker. I guess they just flocked together. Taking notice of my honorable actions. Jobs in towns pay twice as much. Nice. Bonus. And Honest Joe. Love that. Oh, there was 2 of them? Cool. Near Rio Bravo. We're gonna fast travel again. Just because we can. We're gonna fast travel again just because we can. Alright. Well. Okay.
Sure. Well, you ain't gonna beat Clifton West. You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Sober as a judge. I don't miss dressed up. Man, that's mine. Most interesting.
Most interesting indeed. Right for the face.
Can I borrow this, Chris?
I don't think he'll be needing it anytime soon anyway. Now that I'm champion, I'm going to bed. Needed to save our game anyway. And just because I'm curious. Uh-huh. Alright.
Forgive me, sir.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens, Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be.
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
This already sounds shady.
Okay.
To Ridgewood Farm, the sick and needy await us.
Especially when he does that little... I don't know, what would you call that? A giggle? I don't know, I wouldn't call it that, but he's just... maybe humming? I don't know what to call it.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with a collar.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine mettle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. And I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make.
I don't like the sound of it.
Showmanship, John. The flourish. The bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret
I'll
this.
drop you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform in splendor to amaze and impress me.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your work, I assure you.
Oh
Hop
boy.
out here, John. Follow me in on foot. See you shortly, and remember, showmanship. showmanship.
Yeah. Showmanship. I'll just wait for him. Thank you.
Come on. Whoa, whoa.
Huh, I was just here. Crazy. They clean it up that quick?
Welcome all. You will not regret it. Friends, hard-working souls of Jola Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
I like that he had to specify that
Be
first.
you a cowboy or athlete, this miraculous elixir to balance with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords, loosens the joints, gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
Wouldn't it be ironic if I missed? Oh, I gotta do it with the revolver? Okay.
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud.
Dude walking away because he knows this is bullshit.
Damn sharp. Why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
But then you just have holes in your hat.
But you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Steady yourself, stranger.
I thought we was here to see miracles.
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has
All
been
right.
offered to our volunteer. What the battle
Whoa.
commence? You not write him off yet? Come on. Come on. Show me something.
Give him the old one-punch shove to the ground.
There it is! Skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Oh, God.
What the hell do you
boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way. Hey, where are you going? I want a bottle. Yeah, give me a bottle.
Getting hit in the hand is pretty generous, all things considered.
Trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
He doesn't sound very sure of himself. Yeah, I suppose. Let's see. Let's go ahead and meet Seth real quick. See what that fool's doing over in Coots Chapel.
Come on!
I'll stop fast traveling eventually. It's just fast right now, because, you know, fast traveling. And for timing purposes.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. West Dickens. My name is Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. West Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
You look like you haven't watched in 6 months.
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Ford. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that, then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine. It's mine, all mine.
Sure. So where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people, they feel differently. Not Moses. Him and me are the same. The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses, get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner. Let's go.
Horses are over here! Whoa there!
Come on! How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ah, hypocrites. The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talked to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they gets warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
Have you looked in the cave, Seth?
It's very dark.
Why are we
What'd you
stopping?
say?
I didn't say...
I just heard you say something.
What the hell?
You should get that head looked at.
Seth, I need someone who
I'm
can
the
get
crazy
inside
man.
Fort Mercer. Let's go.
Hey,
What's so important about this map?
nothing much. Just unimaginable riches and such like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me, you know?
Maybe it's time you moved on.
No way I can stop now. It's taking me over. There's no difference between night and day, just darkness. I want to see the sunshine again.
I've seen some candidates for Bedlam in my time, but you might just win the prize straitjacket.
All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan. As far as I know, Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
All right.
Lead them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
So since we are on a crunch for time, we're going to turn this into a little two-parter. We'll go ahead and take this, and I'm going to run down the tracks. Lord willing, his horse doesn't buck me off for having like the lowest stamina ever. But yeah, no. If you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It is always very much appreciated. Leave a like, leave a comment, whatever else you would like to see on the channel. Just feel free to leave so down in the comments. It's always appreciated. Thank you again for watching, and as always, until next time.